pleasure.
Ay, all these perky got me out like a light, yeah. How the fuck can I put up a fight, yeah? If you try me, then you gon' die, yeah.
Hi, welcome back to the 545 podcast. We're back for season 2. Thank you guys for sticking around and waiting for us to come back and start this shit up again. But today we're here at Eyezlow.
Yo.
We got Eyezlow. We're starting off the season right. Starting off right. I'm J-Rod.
I'm Archangel from the Pleasure Pack. We out here. Very happy to have Eyezlow.
Yes, very.
Yes, indeed. I'm happy to be here, my guys. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, no, thank you, man.
How you doing? How's your day going today?
It's going good. Matter of fact, I just been working like 9 to 5 work and working with this music and everything.
There you go.
Shit, hell yeah.
There you go.
I still late as fuck last night working on a video.
On a video?
Okay. Well, editing or shooting?
Editing. JF shot that shit actually.
Yeah? Okay.
It was we were just in the studio yesterday, and we just like did a little vlog.
Tight.
That's tight.
Coming out soon.
Yo,
Can't wait for that.
I like that shit, dude. All the video shit you've been doing lately, that shit's tight.
Thank
Like
you.
even like
the visuals and like everything, yeah.
Yeah, like all the imagery and everything. It's fucking sick.
Appreciate it. I just be bored. All the photos and shit, I just be bored as fuck just on my phone. I do that shit all on my phone. Every photo on Instagram, all on my phone.
There you go.
Really?
Yeah.
I was gonna ask you about that because I was going through your Instagram earlier and I was like, damn, like all this shit's tight. Like all those pictures are sick. All the edits. I'm like, this shit's
Appreciate
really
it.
sick.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good shit.
If I ain't making music and I ain't working, I'm probably fucking around with some editing.
I like that. I like that a lot. That's sick.
That's what's up. We're just gonna start off with like the basic question, get to know you a little bit before we step into like the bigger shit. I don't really know how old you are, so let's just tell everybody how old you are first off.
I'm actually 22. I turned 22 last month.
Okay.
Well, in October. Yeah.
All right, tight.
I did not even know
Yeah,
that
no,
either.
yeah.
Good shit.
How old are you guys?
21.
Yeah, I'm 21 too.
Fire. Hell yeah. 22. Yeah. I be forgetting though.
Bro, yeah.
Like,
Well, it's
real.
only a month, but I was like, yeah, I'm 21. I was like, oh shit, actually I'm 22.
Dude, for real, I'll be like, people ask me, I'll be like, what? Like, I'm 16?
So wait.
Where'd you grow up at? Did you grow up here in Fresno?
I actually did. What do you call it? Grew up in the east side. I went to school in the east side for a little bit. Actually, I went to McKinley over here, but I still lived in the east side. Then I went to AlCap, and then from AlCap, instead of going to Central, I moved to Fowler.
Okay.
Yeah. After that, after my senior year, I moved back to Fresno, and yeah, no, been here ever since.
That's crazy. I was always wondering where you're from because, like, from me, like, I went to Central my whole life. So you kind of popped out of nowhere.
Yeah, well, like, I always seen you guys on the internet and shit, like, because I, like, just through mutual friends, because I've always, I was close as fuck with, like, Clark and Rico and shit, and I always seen you guys and shit, and then finally when music shit really started happening, that's when I officially met type shit.
That's cool. I didn't know you were doing all the shit on the east side. That explains why you know, like, Daniel and all those fools.
Yeah. Well, I know Daniel through C's, matter of fact, and shout out C's,
Yeah,
shout out
to
Shout out
C's.
to everybody behind the camera.
Yeah.
We got everybody. We got the whole gang here.
Shout out to everybody. We got Global C's, Groovy Slim, JF, and Loner and Shehab are not here, but PCHT shit.
They out
Hell
here.
yeah. But I met 4Pill or Daniel through C's, and I don't know if anybody knows that he used to go by 4Pill.
Bro, shouts out to
Didn't know
Young
that.
Kurt. We were just talking about that the other day.
Pills.
Bro, no one knows about that shit. If you know Young Kurt, shouts out to you.
Most definitely. What do you call it? Yeah, so ever since then, we just been keep it going.
That's cool shit.
So you've been mostly here in Fresno, and then for a little while you bounced out, and then you came back.
Yeah, for like 3 years,
Okay.
4 years. Yeah, and then right back.
How was the transition coming back? Was it cool?
It was regular.
Yeah.
Low key, I feel like I've always been bouncing around.
Yeah, I feel
Like,
that.
may sound corny, but wherever you make home wherever it is. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
That's real.
that's real.
but
Be like
yeah,
that.
I feel like we've always been bouncing around, and yeah, it's always just wherever we bring it, it's gonna be it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
That's
whether
what's
it's music or just like life in general.
up. When it comes to music, like when did this start? Like, when did well, for those who don't know, you're an artist.
Yes.
You're an artist?
Yes, Mr. Eyezlow.
Yes.
I wrote my first song. Me and my Theo and my sister, my older sister.
That was a question I had for you.
Yeah.
What was your first song? Like, do you remember writing your first song? Like, making your first song?
I got
ever?
the bars for you after this.
Oh,
right
okay.
Now. What do you call it? I wrote my first song. My Theo helped me, of course. I was 9 years old. I actually didn't see my brother for a long time, and then I seen him around like 12. That's when like I officially met him, my older brother, and it happened to be that he made music. So the first day we met, we actually fucking recorded this song.
Shit,
that we had.
that's crazy.
And
So
ever
some-
since then,
Some family type shit.
exactly. Ever
That's
since then,
super sick.
what do you call it? What I say? I said, we played a box on a daily. People's acting shady, waiting for their turn, but they still gotta earn their turn. I'm never gonna lose. They never gonna learn. So haven't you ever heard of the snooze, you lose words? So who's up next? Trying to come in and flex as I tap their head like a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Damn,
Just
that's pretty
little
good.
When you were 9,
Yeah, just a little
shit,
kid
and you got
shit.
that in your memory. That's tight.
Damn.
That's what's up.
As a matter of fact, that song, it has like 8 verses on it. Me, my sister, my older brother, my dad, my Theo, my
Whole
older
family
brother,
shit.
and Slim. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Damn, shouts out to Slim. That's crazy.
Whole family shit. That's what's up.
Ever since then, we've been doing it. I don't know what year it's been, but I think it's been about like 7 years, 6,
Damn,
7 years.
That's
going on.
wild.
Yeah, hell
So,
yeah.
so after that, were you just like, yo, this is tight. Like, I kind of want to do this some more.
Well,
What do
yeah,
you think?
I would just go to my brother's pad and like spend like a week over there, like the weekend, and we would just make tracks. But like even in middle school, like I was with hella people, of course, used to jerk and shit.
Yeah.
So
Oh, I gotta
I was
ask
in
you
that
about
crowd
that.
and shit. You know what I'm saying? But I never told anybody that I made music. Like I don't know why I didn't tell anybody, but I would always just keep it and just put it on MySpace and shit. People would see it, but I never really like word of mouth told people. And then finally high school, I like actually realized like, shit, people kind of fuck with this
Yeah,
shit, so
yeah.
I'm gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? And then people in high school, they were making music too, and then it was just, I guess it was just the wave that was going. But ever since then, it just kept going. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah.
So was music like always around in your family? Was it big in your family?
Yeah, my pops played the saxophone. My
Okay.
Nino, they're twins. He played the drums and shit. They always like fucking did shit. I used to play I tried to play the saxophone in like elementary school and shit. Like,
Yeah.
It's different shit. And I used to fuck with the drums. I used to have a drum set. So it's music's always been there and shit.
Damn, yeah, for real. That's so cool. I think that's so cool in people's families. Just everybody plays
Yeah,
music or
just
does a little
musically.
bit.
Now legit, and even like all my brothers except one of them like do music. If they don't, they still do music. I'm capping.
That's sick, man.
Yeah, so that kind of explains how you and like Slim have been fucking tapped in with like the music thing. Because
Yeah,
like that's what
hell
I was gonna
yeah.
ask you too. Like, how did you two like become like doing the stuff together? Like, was it like you growing up and he saw you and he kind of just picked up, or like you showed him, or you like kind of got him into it, or was it just natural? Like everybody wanted to fuck with music, so you all just did it together.
That's a good question. I had already been doing music. Slim was, I know he always wanted to like do music, you know what I'm saying? But my older brother would always say, "You're too young."
I feel it.
You're too young.
You're just like little
But
bro.
you know what though? Like him telling Slim that, like, I felt like Slim was in the corner, like being a little mastermind, like.
He was just taking notes. He was just mentally.
When he came into it, I think it was like after I graduated, like right before, like my senior year. That's when like he made his first song, I think, or like right after I graduated. After that, then he started doing it. Then, ever since then, but once he first started, I feel like he got it. You know what I'm saying? He had it.
He just picked it up.
Yeah. So I think that was like 2016. That's when I think Slim made his first song around there. Well, like actually recorded.
Like actually tried to make a song.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
damn,
what's
that's
up.
crazy.
Shouts out.
And if I'm lying, Slim, correct me when
Yeah.
you see this in the comments or something.
Yeah, we'll have Slim on here one day soon.
That's what's up.
Man,
So musically inclined family. So that kind of explains how all this started and where you guys like learned all this stuff. So that's pretty cool.
yeah, and C's, what do you call it? I went to Alcap, and C's went to Alcap too.
Mm-hmm.
And then we like knew each other. We didn't really kick it. But when I moved, came back to Fresno, where I was kicking it with the homie Lurch and shit. Trip
Shout out
House.
to Lurch, yeah.
Shout out to Lurch. Shout out to whole Trip House, matter of fact. But Lurch was throwing like house parties and shit, and I seen C's there, and C's was with one of my. He was with fucking Daniel and
shit.
Jordy. And shout out to Daniel and shout out to Jordy. What do you call it? But he was with Daniel was with Miranda, and Miranda and I went to the Fowler together.
Oh,
so
damn.
like, oh
Wow.
shit, like, you know what I'm saying? But I ended up seeing him, and then like the next time we seen each other at the at one of those little functions, we went right back to the stew, and ever since then we started working.
Damn,
what's
that's crazy. I know this is like a little
Yeah,
off
yeah.
topic.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, real quick
Yeah,
though.
yeah.
Okay, so C's is PC, that's Price Club. I'm Trip House Collective. What do you call it? So the way PCHT came about, we had left the stew one night, sipping and shit, like turned up already. It was late as fuck. It was me and shout out to my cousin TA. What do you call it? Me, TA, C's. I forgot who else is there. But they wrote PC on a cup, and then like PCHT. They put it together, or they did THCP, and they were like, "Yo, why don't we just keep it like that and stay together?" High as fuck in the studio one night. So ever since then, it's just been PCHT,
That's
Price
fire.
Club, and Trip House put together.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you about that later. Like, what
Yeah.
is like how'd that crew even start, or how'd you get the name or anything? That's crazy. It just kind of happened natural.
Yeah, hell yeah.
That's what's up. That's the best way for things to happen, just naturally.
Exactly.
That's super sick. What I was gonna say was, I like didn't know about C's till like recently, like just like through the music shit. I was like, oh shit, and then I was like looking back,
And he's
and
been doing shit.
this guy's been doing this shit. And I remember like my freshman year, I think, me and one of my homies, like I used to really love jerking shit. Like that's my shit.
Bruh,
This
same.
fool, I used to watch some of his videos like freshman year. And I was like, oh fuck, it's the same dude.
It's small world, big world.
Yeah, that's just crazy. Yeah, I gotta talk to you about that off camera.
That shit's funny. But yeah, hell yeah. And the jerking scene was crazy too.
Changed my life, bro.
I met a lot of people from there. And a lot of people that used to jerk do music now, and it's crazy because it's like, damn, people are still like, it shows the actual talent that people actually have, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and it
or
was like,
have.
It was like kind of the same shit too, because if you did that, like you probably tried to make a song at one point to dance to or something.
As far as like making music, like living in Fresno, like how do you feel about like the Fresno scene of music, and how do you feel like you're doing like partaking in that? Like how do you feel that you're contributing to that, or what do you think your like take on it is on everything that we're doing here in town?
I think everything that's going on in town is dope as fuck. I fuck with it.
Word.
Only downfall about it, we were just talking about this in the car, is that it's hard to get love out here, like especially from like random people, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
especially being at like a show and your name is not the only name on that flyer, you know what I mean? It's definitely difficult, but that's where like as a group or as an individual where you gotta like bring that extra power, you know what I'm saying? But I think it's dope. There's hella dope ass individuals. I think everything's moving right, but I just think soon there's gonna be that right ear that hears us. And
Yeah, I
we'll
think
be
so
on it.
too.
Yeah, because there's too much talent here. That's not,
real.
Like,
There's a lot going on here.
on every side of town, there's talent going on. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Hell yeah.
A lot of shit going on here.
Yeah, it's weird. It is like every side of town. It's like before, like a couple years ago, I feel like it wasn't even really like that.
Now most well, I
Yeah.
feel like if anything, nobody was saying nothing.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
they're
or
doing
maybe
it.
it
doing
was
it
when
on
no
their
one
own.
knew.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Yeah, because like, even like when the SoundCloud came out, like, I feel like people are like already low key had like the. I don't know if you guys know about Audacity, but I had
Yes.
like
Yes.
no SoundCloud, just Audacity and MySpace type shit.
Yeah.
And my shit is still on MySpace, but MySpace you can't play
Yeah.
it for some reason though. But yeah, I feel like nobody was actually like pushing it until like they're like, oh shit, this shit you can get rich off this shit.
And it's
Yeah.
like social media and shit too. Like it's easier to
Exactly.
fucking be like, yo, this guy on this side is making music too, and it's tight.
Exactly. And social media plays a big part in that shit too. That's where we're trying to execute the social
Yeah.
media.
Yeah, you've been killing that lately.
Yeah,
like
for
we were
real,
just
the
talking about all the
promotions
photo
and all that.
shit.
Appreciate it. Hell
All
yeah.
that shit, all the visuals you guys are putting out, it's sick.
Same with you guys. You guys are doing your thing.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
We're trying. We out here.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you, like, so you're like making music, you're on MySpace and shit, you're posting it, you're like, or you're starting to post it, starting to take it a little more seriously. What were you listening to at that time? Like, what kind of music were you trying to make, or like, what was inspiring you at that
approach type
time?
Shit,
Yeah, like back
yeah.
in the day.
shit. To be honest, like I fuck with jerky music. That's
Yeah,
that was like the big thing going on. But well, my favorite artist is fucking Mac Dre. A top
I hear that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mac Dre. You know what I'm
R.I.P.
saying?
Mac Dre.
TIP. What do you call it? But just a lot of shit. Like, not just one thing. Cause I have in my family, like I said, it's all music and shit. So my brother, he would be downloading all the new shit. My
Yeah,
sister,
yeah.
all the new shit. You know what I'm saying? So it would, even if it was like R&B to like Tech Nine to like fucking Slim loves fucking Eminem. You know what I'm
There
saying?
you
Like,
go.
but even I was just everywhere. Like whatever was the best new shit that I could slap. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so you're
Like,
just looking to like to the next thing. Like,
Exactly.
oh, what's
Just
this?
Constantly
Yeah.
circulating that with the new and shit like that.
But for sure, like my main one is Mac Dre for sure.
That's cool. That's a solid foundation right
Yeah,
there.
for real.
Hell yeah.
For real.
That's at one point that's the only fucking artist I had on my phone.
What do you think your favorite Mac Dre song is?
Maybe She Never Seen or
Ooh, that's a good one.
fucking what's the other one? Early Retirement. I don't know if you guys heard that one. That shit's fire.
Early Retirement. Yeah, I know that song.
You guys haven't heard it? Go listen to it. Shit's fire. But hell yeah, Mac Dre, like Schoolboy Q or even Tyler the Creator and shit like that. But just like whatever was like new ASAP Rocky.
Yeah, it was cool at the
Just
time.
growing up like in high school, yeah.
Yeah.
That's real. Just keeping up with the shit that's being brought out.
Yeah,
Yeah, I feel you. Do you remember your first performance? Remember how that was like, or how you felt when going into that?
Well, the first time performing, I think was like a little like shindig, pull up, pop out, you know.
Okay.
I don't remember it, but the first big one I remember is like me and like some dudes that I was making music with. We opened up for Burner, matter of fact,
Oh,
and
shit,
the
that's
Jacket
tight.
right before he died.
Jacket too?
Yeah,
Damn.
it was. I want to say it was Burner. I don't know if he just came to the
He
Crest
did.
Theater.
He just came.
But
Yeah.
it was the first time he came to the Crest Theater. We had opened up then.
Dude,
That's
I
crazy.
might have been at that concert because I saw.
Smoked out like a motherfucker.
Were you still in high school at the time?
Yes,
Because
yeah.
it was.
Bro.
I think it was like my sophomore year.
Yeah, I think it was. I think it was my junior year. Are you? When did you graduate?
I'm 1 year below you, so
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
16.
yeah. My junior year. for
Yo,
sure.
I probably saw you there. That's crazy.
Bro, that shit was crazy.
That's
I
crazy.
was the first like, oh shit, there's hella people here.
Yeah, yeah.
We were just like 16, 17 smoking on stage.
Bro,
Yeah.
the whole Crest was a hot
Yeah,
box.
I swear. My pops was in the crowd.
So
That's
sick.
tight.
Hell yeah.
How was that for you?
That shit was dope. It was different. I was making music with people, just different people, but I found my own lane now. And now to a show, I feel like the stage is where we're supposed to be. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
yeah.
Like it suits us and it feels right. You know what I'm saying? Especially with all the shit that we've been dropping or making recently. Some fire shit.
You got a lot of stuff. You got a lot of stuff in the vault.
I'm not even lying, bro. I think we got over like 50 songs.
That's
Damn,
fire.
Like
fire.
all together, for sure, we got over 50 songs.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
That's
Damn,
what's
that's
up.
good.
We're working on a PCHT album. I know C's got some shit dropping soon, and Loner has some shit dropping soon. Other than that, just a bunch of singles and shit that we're gonna drop.
Nice.
And we're working on visuals too. We have at least like I want to say 4 videos that we're like working on in the midst. And everything.
That's tight.
That's fire. I'm
A lot
excited
of shit
for
coming
those.
out. That's what's up.
Most definitely.
All right. So what are your plans? What are your plans for next year for 2020? Do you got anything? Are you just trying to go with the flow with what you got rocking right now, or you got like some plans to where like you want to make shit happen?
Most def I have. Well, yeah, most definitely got some plans. C's has that shit. High Hopes dropping 11/20. High Hopes.
November 20th.
Be ready. What do you call it? So that's what's next. I know Loner has some shit he's gonna drop. I don't think there's a date yet, but it's Loners only. Shout out to Loner.
Mm-hmm.
Loner's
Shouts
only
out.
coming as well.
Tight.
What do you call it? I have this. I don't want to say a name. Everybody's gonna.
Keep it
If you
secret.
see my Instagram, you know the name already. It's on every photo.
There you
What
go.
do you call it? But I have this project that I've been working on. Just a bunch of like it's hella different. Like I don't know. It's just different vibes type shit.
Okay.
Mhm.
I have to get a lot of the beats cleared for those. And other than that, I'm about to drop that. I don't have a date for it either, but
Mhm.
for sure 2020 is coming out. Bunch
Yeah,
of dope
yeah.
shit on that. And then all these visuals will be done by 2020 for sure. That we're working on right now.
Fire.
Everybody sees. Hell yeah.
Tight. Do you feel like this is your year?
It's
Do you feel
what I tell everybody. It's not gonna happen overnight, and I can't wake up and that's just not gonna be there. You know what I mean? And I don't like to say, when is it gonna happen? Nah, this shit is happening. You know what I
There
mean?
you go.
This
Yeah,
is
yeah.
us
Like,
putting the
yeah,
work
like
in.
right
You know
now.
what I mean? But to say the least, and to answer your question, fuck yeah,
There you
this
go.
is it. You know what I'm saying? Like
I feel that. That's a good
That's what
energy
I
to
like
have
to
right there.
hear.
Yeah. I like that
every
energy.
year just got better. Like
yeah. It's just
life.
growing. It's just growing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
As
It's
you're
just
growing, it's
overall.
just getting bigger.
Hell yeah. More
what's up.
knowledge,
Yeah.
more just being available to more things and just wanting that shit more than ever.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's what's up. I like that. Solid.
Yeah, that's like a really good answer because especially like creative people, like people always do shit. Like people like us, we always get those people that are like, "Yo, like why are you doing this shit? Like, aren't you tired of doing this shit?" And you're like, "No, like it's just like the building blocks to just get
Exactly,
to the
bro.
next thing. Like
And
that's what you're looking towards."
and you can see, like, not to hate on nobody, but you can see, like, who's really in it for the love and,
yeah,
like,
yeah,
for the clout. You know what I'm saying? Like, and we in this
That's
shit
real.
for the love. you
Yeah,
know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Now plus forever,
Definitely.
that's the whole thing about it. Now plus forever. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
you guys are definitely pushing a message and definitely showing people that you guys have the right idea to what you guys are doing
for the whole long run. You know what I'm saying?
For life. There you go.
Not just now.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's the right mindset to have, because you wanna not only do it for the moment, you wanna do it for the longevity. You wanna do it for what's gonna come and how you're gonna like live the rest of your life doing this type of shit.
My kids will be straight.
There you go.
Exactly.
That's what's up.
And I always said, I always told Caesar, everybody, first thing I'm gonna get off Rap Money, fuck a chain I'm about to buy at Popeyes.
never gonna run out of chicken sandwiches in that bitch.
You know what I'm saying? About to have on lock.
Buy one in the hood, you'll be good.
Real.
Straight, you know what I'm saying? Fuck a chain, I'm about to buy a Popeyes. You know,
just one. All you need is
facts.
one.
And if y'all motherfuckers get a Popeyes or something like that, I know where y'all got it from.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you about like on some like nerdy music shit, because like I've been listening to you like for a while, like since I found out about you like years ago. Like I probably found out about you like maybe like 2016. I've told this story to a bunch of people, but like I know I like when I figured out about you, I low key had beef with you. I think I told you a little about that last time we linked up. But yeah, and I was like, nah,
fuck SafeX. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna say it. Fuck SafeX. Bitch ass. Continue. Go ahead.
Anyway, yeah, and I was like, nah, I don't fuck with this fool. And I think I saw you live or something. I think I saw you at like a 707, like an art hop or something. It's like, yo, this guy's tight.
Appreciate
and then after
that.
you and Callie, shouts out to Callie.
Yeah, hey, shout out to Callie.
Yeah, big shout out to Callie. If you're in your Fresno shit, you know who Callie is.
Callie is.
But you were opening up for Smokey Margella.
Yeah.
Remember that shit? You asked me to DJ for you.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh shit. I was like, he fucks with me. I was like, yeah.
But
okay.
to be real, the tension was never with me. It was just with other, like, who. I'm not finna say no names, but we just don't know how to act, bro. You know what I'm saying?
real,
and there was never no tension. Well, there was tension, but there was never no, like, I don't hate nobody, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
So therefore, and when I did ask you that was me trying to get locked in with y'all.
There you go.
And from there, we did get locked in, you know what I'm saying?
And like, it was over a fucking bitch. So fuck that bitch. But I was like, damn, he fucks with me, fuck with him. And I think we did that show and it was cool. We kept it moving. And then ever since then, I was like paying attention to all your guys' music, and I was like, damn, like this shit's crazy, because you, like all you guys, but you make like all your rap music is like all way different. Like you've made like a little ratchet turn up songs. You made songs you could ride to. You've even made like songs where you're singing and like,
bro, yeah,
it's because that shit's tight.
We love this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, bro, after I get out of work, I'm on my computer working on some shit. You know what I'm saying? And if I'm not, Slim is working on some shit, you know what I'm saying?
Like it's in the air.
If he's not, Caesar's working on some shit, you know what I'm saying? The group chat is always getting sent with either beats or some pictures, some visuals, or some new fucking music, you know what I'm saying? It's always like, we always at it.
Isn't it nice having like those homies and those people around you just to like you can't not get bored or uninspired. Just someone's doing something where you're just like, fuck, that's sick. I want to do something that's sick.
Best. That's why I let a gang. Shout out to gang.
Yeah,
that's tight. That's good to have the energy like that. Everybody's working, and it's just like, it's motivating when you see your boys putting in the time, and you're like, even if you're feeling down one day, you're just like, fuck, I don't want to do anything, but your boys are out there working.
Bring
it's
that
like,
shit up.
it just like brings it back up. You're like, yeah, let's get this. Like,
it's the vibes. Hell yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
And the main thing about it is being solid. That's what we were just talking about too. Just staying solid through everything. Like, there's a bunch of you guys know it's been seeing everything in the scene.
We see
people
like,
just gotta stay solid.
Yeah, I'm sure you've seen it too. Like, we see people come and go or make a cool song because it's tight, and then that's it, and they're still trying to ride it out. Or it's weird. Yeah,
it's consistency, and just you gotta stay focused, locked in.
Exactly, that's the main focus.
Yes.
Yeah,
fuck with that.
I really appreciate that shit on some like nerd music shit, because it's like it's not easy to like bounce around different styles, and like your music, it sounds natural when you do it.
I appreciate that for real.
Like Dirty Diana, like that shit sounds like a trap song.
Yeah,
you know?
real.
And it's like I was listening to some of your newer shit, like what's your single that you have the music video
the
for?
Set or
Walking Dead.
Yeah.
That song's fucking sick. I've never heard you make a song like that. I was like, damn, this is sick.
And that was to a Turn Right beat too.
Yeah, shout out to Riley. We out here.
Turn Right, man. No, hell yeah. And we got a bunch of shit that we've been working on too. Hell yeah. It's good.
Yeah,
2020
good shit, man.
is good.
That's what I like to see. Making hella music videos. I just want to know, like, what's your like favorite music video that you've done so far? I know mine. I got one that I have in mind.
I think mine actually is probably not even out yet, and I probably will never come out. Shout out to Payne.
Yes.
But for now, I'm
Shout
gonna
out
say Neverland.
Yeah.
That shit's fire.
Neverland
That
is
shit's
so
crazy.
fire.
That was
I was just gonna bring that
fire
up.
as fuck. But yeah, Neverland. That's one of my favorites, and a lot of the shit we have now is like favorite.
Yeah.
Well, like that we haven't dropped yet.
Yeah,
I
see that's even better because it's like it's something to look forward to.
And that new one that I just dropped too, that's actually one of my new favorites too.
The new one's sick. I really like that one
Shout
a
out to
lot.
Lumatic.
Tight.
We about to get some more shit going too. I think we about to film this week probably for another video.
When it comes to making your videos, how do you go about it creatively? Like, are you involved a lot, or you kind of just let the videographer take the wheel at it? Because I feel like you got your own ideas. I feel like you have a whole mindset, creative mindset of how you like the way your shit's done, and I feel like
it's like homemade. I feel like it's all like organic and nothing like. Not to say that we don't ever like choreograph shit, you know what I'm saying? But we just let it flow, you know.
Okay.
And a lot of times that I have done a music video, it's like a pull up, like
okay.
Hey, we're gonna film a video, pull up, you know what I'm saying? Like,
make some shit happen.
Pull up,
Like run and gun type shit, like last minute.
But the new shit, like I said, that's why it's my favorites because we've been plotting a lot on that shit.
That's what I like to hear.
Slim's doing the animating on that shit, and
Ooh, I'm so excited for Slim's animation.
Bro. This new one he got is fire, bro. Hell yeah, fire.
That's what's up. We definitely need to work too, like ASAP.
That's what I was gonna say too. Whenever you're ready.
Yeah, for real. We need. We'll talk after this.
Time.
We'll talk after this.
Yep. Say less.
Got ideas.
Oh, say less.
Run that.
Okay, I got a question for you. So all the music you're making now, like you said, you're doing your normal work shit. You're coming home working some more. Shit never stops. But it's like if you're going to like make a song out of nothing, say it's like, yo, I feel like making a song today. Like, how do you go about that? Like, are you just being like, yo, I've been fucking with this, kind of want to try and make something like this, or you just start with nothing? Like,
I'll probably listen to at least like 50 beats.
Just start with some beats and just try and get in the zone.
Yeah. I don't season Slim produce, but I'll just put the headphones on and go on my computer and just look through beats until I'll keep the mic next to me and I'll fuck with the just rap to whatever I can find, like catch a melody. You know what I'm saying?
Do you record yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah, you just record yourself?
I always record it myself. If I don't, C's records.
Okay.
Yeah, hell yeah. And that too, but a lot of the times, we always got like homies kicking in the studio. Like, shout out my Wood Gang fam. Like, none of them are rappers, but they all rap. And none of them are rappers, but they all rap. That. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And every single one of them has a song. And shout out to every single one of y'all.
Tight.
And they're all out. You know what I'm saying? So, like, it's all just like I said with the videos too, it's all organic. It's just like, just a feeling. Or even like, sometimes I'll be at work and I'm like, oh, I gotta write this shit down. Like,
yeah.
Just life shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
So we know what you were listening to like back then when you were like getting inspired and shit, but like what have you been listening to now? Like what kind of like who are you listening to now? Like rap or any genre that you're just like, wow, like this is sick. Like this makes me want to get better at my shit.
Thugga, babe.
His new album?
Everything. Everything. Young Thug. That to Alive, that's my favorite rapper.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. What do you call it? Young Thug. I listen to like fucking what I've been slapping. Like Young Thug, a bunch of art shit, a bunch of unreleased shit. I've been listening to Lil Key, Lil God. I've been on like that Lil Wave. I've been slapping that type of shit.
That shit's fire. We play a lot of that shit at parties and
for
shit.
Real.
Bro, that shit slaps. I just seen them in concert, so like I actually like seen how they move.
Like how they move.
Yeah.
How were they live?
They were pretty dope.
Good?
Yeah, hell yeah, I fuck with it. So
and you're taking notes mentally too. You're like,
exactly,
okay, yeah,
exactly. That's what me and Cesar were talking about. We seen them perform, a bunch of different people perform, and it's just like, all right, yeah, say less.
That's so cool you say that because some people are just like don't think it's like worth it to go to concerts and stuff. But that's why I go is to see how they move.
Yeah, exactly.
Like how do they walk around? Like how are they like just like those little things? I've never heard someone else like take mental notes like that besides me.
For real.
I just learned that it's like, you're right. No one
really thinks about it like that.
But I feel like it's like, I don't know if it's me, but like everything is like that. Like.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
You gotta like look at all the aspects of things.
Yeah,
like you gotta pay attention to everything that they do because it's like one day you could be up there and you gotta know what you want to do, how you want to do it, your own style.
Yeah,
and
but
shit
like the
that.
point I'm making is like for us it's normal. Like we don't think twice about that shit. But you explain it to someone else who's like maybe not an artist or never made a song or never performed in front of people, and they're like, why are you like
they don't understand.
Who cares about how they're holding the mic? Who
I
cares
was
about
just
how
gonna
they're
say that. Yeah.
That's wild.
It really makes a difference.
Yeah, it really does.
It's like the little specifics. Like it's just like waking. Yeah, exactly. Just like waking up and making your bed in the morning. You know what I'm saying? It's just like the little things. I know that's a totally different comparison, but it's just the same.
No, it's the
thing.
same shit.
Yeah, we get
you know
that.
what I'm
That's
saying?
crazy.
Exactly. Hell yeah.
You have a good mindset to like how you do shit and how you want to do shit. So it's tight
Thank
to
you.
see that people are out here like with that mindset working at that shit.
Hell yeah.
Any people that know of you, I always tell them like, yo, this fucking crew, they're like some of the most creative fucking people I've ever
Yeah.
met. Like just like to the littlest shit like that.
For real.
That's crazy. Not a lot of
That's
people
much
are like that.
appreciated, yeah,
Or a
hell
lot of
yeah.
people try to be like that and just don't get it. You know.
We working, you know what I'm saying? Every day that we work together is just us learning, you know what I'm saying? Learning more that we can from the last day, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
That's good.
and everybody knows that. Everybody's on the same mindset where we all want the same thing, you know what I'm saying? We all want the best for everything. Especially with
real.
this music, because we all really fuck with this shit.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah, it's I love this shit. Because if
Yeah,
it wasn't for
for
that, I
real.
wouldn't even know. Probably wouldn't have met you. or
Right.
anything.
It's crazy. I didn't even realize, like, being younger, I've always wanted, that's actually what I wanted to be, was a rapper. And like fucking I was just telling a homegirl the other day, just to see a music video, I'm like, fuck, that shit's fire.
Like that's actually what you're doing
Yeah.
now.
Just to
Yeah.
sit back like, yeah, fire, I fuck with it.
Yeah. You
The
gotta
vision
take-
is actually coming, you know what I'm
That's
saying? Coming
tight.
true.
That's the best feeling is when you have a vision and you have an idea in your head and just like seeing it come to life. You're just like, damn, like we're doing this shit and it could go places if we keep doing it the right way.
Exactly, bro. That's
That's what's
the
up.
best part of it. Hell
That's
yeah.
tight. This is completely off topic, but I remember when I met you for the first time, I remember you had dreads, and then I remember like months later you cut them
Cut 'em,
shits, and I was like, bro, what? Bro, what made you do that?
The dreads, I'm about to get dreads when I'm 30.
Hell yeah.
You know
That
what
shit
I'm
was
saying?
Are you gonna keep growing it out till you're 30?
No, I don't know. Maybe. 'Cause I don't know. I don't know if I like long hair. You know what I'm saying?
I
But
feel you.
30 for sure. I'm about to get dreads. I got the dreads. My cousin TA actually had dreads, and when I seen him first one, I was like, "Yo, I'm trying to get dreads." I was like,
Bro, that shit was
"Dope."
crazy when you had
Yeah,
dreads.
for
And
real,
we
banging.
did them. It took like 6 hours. We did them in one day. It took a lot.
God
Yeah,
damn.
actually, like I want to say 7 hours, 7-8 hours. Did them. The reason why I cut them, I couldn't find nobody to redo them.
I remember you
Oh,
asked
yeah.
me, and I was like, "Yo,
Yeah.
I don't really know what I'm doing."
and bro, that's how hard I was trying. You know,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I seen that you did turn rise, so I was like,
We did the-
trying to find anybody, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
at
yeah.
that point, I told Slim, I was like, yeah, I picked him up from work and at the time, and I was like, yo, should I cut my dreads? He was like, fuck it. dude." I
Fuck
took a
it.
dab and I just cut them shits, and I had no hair, no dreads.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I remember. I remember when you did that. I was like, "Oh shit, Eyezlow cut his fucking hair
Yeah,
off."
like, I didn't even recognize you at that point because I like,
Bro, everybody
bro,
was
for
tripping.
real. I was
Yeah.
like, what? Whole new look, whole new
It was-
person.
little different, but same me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
It's like it never even happened because you just have long
I
hair.
know,
again.
for real.
Right, bro. Hey,
So
that shit
fast.
grew back
For real.
so quick. I
Yeah,
think it was
stupid
because the
fast.
dreads pulling it so
Yeah.
yeah.
His shit
The long
goes so
hair,
fast.
dope. Trying to, bruh. About
Yeah,
to
I
hit
got you.
up.
Yeah. Well, hit me up. I got you.
Say less.
When I first started listening to your guys' music, like your shit was like hella like you were on like the whole like psychedelic-y shit. Like I don't know how
No.
much you're on that still, but like was that like real? Like were you really like on that shit? Like was that interesting you, or was it just kind of just like you just liked how that
Okay.
shit was?
So, Trip House Collective. That's actually that actually came from tripping in
Yeah,
the
I was
house.
like, were you guys really on
Okay,
that shit?
okay.
Tripping in the house.
Uh-huh.
It was in Tower. You know how in Tower they have, or it's multiple spots, but they have like houses, but little back houses.
Yeah.
It was like a little alley house. My cousin was staying there at the time. Once again, shout out TA, motherfucker. What do you call it? He was staying there at the time, and I had just got out of high school, and he always wanted to come swoop me up, but I was always stayed in Fowler and shit. So finally, like he just swooped me up. We moved. We were in Fresno. We moved. Went over there, kicked it, and actually, I think the first day we went over there, I went over there. We ate shrooms.
Damn, nice.
Yeah, what do you call it? I think that was the first day that I went over there. That was the first time we ate them. That was the first time I ate them. Like, it was geeky and trippy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This shit was dope. You know. After that, for a cool little minute, don't do drugs, but we would microdose like a cool, you know.
No, yeah, I've heard about
Yeah.
that shit. That
it's
shit's
cool,
really
you know what I'm
interesting.
saying?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, we were doing it for a cool little minute. So the tripping is real. You know what I'm saying?
I was always kind of curious about that because I was like a little bit before like I knew who you were at
Yeah.
all. I was like, damn, are these fools on one? Because every time I met you, like you seemed chill. Like you weren't like
Yeah.
you weren't like a lava
and
lamp or anything.
And not to promote drugs or nothing like that, but like, if I said it, I meant it.
There you go.
Period. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Word.
It's real.
actual factual.
That's what's up.
That shit's cool. What about nowadays? You still like dabble here and there, or is it just like that was cool?
I just dropped
I'm over it.
Mushroom Music this year. Mushroom Music. And we just dropped
Mushroom Music.
Acid Music. I think it was late last year. What do you call it? And I think we have a Mushroom Music Part 2 that we just did. And Perky, we got a whole we got whole sections of it, you know what I'm saying? We got Perky Music,
Perky Music.
Perky Lost, you know what I'm saying? We got a whole section of it, just everything.
That's
But
what's
even
up.
just like I said, besides the fact that drugs, it's all for the music, you know what I'm saying? It's all life.
Yeah,
It's
like
just
that-
all
Yeah.
experimenting,
Mhm.
and we growing up, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like,
It
happens.
Definitely feel that because like even if you do some shit and have a good or bad trip and you're a creative person, you'll take what you want from it and make
exactly.
something out of it.
And I feel like with psychedelics, it's they say it's a trip. I feel like it's actually like real life. It's a trip. You're going on
You're
an
on a journey.
adventure.
Yeah.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like if you don't learn something from it, you weren't geeking.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
and
real.
not to hate on nobody that feels like they don't learn something on it, but I feel like if you're gonna do it, get in tune with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like make sure you're
Yeah.
in
Yeah,
the
you
right
know,
space.
like exactly.
Mhm.
It's cool to do drugs and shit, but know when you're doing it at the right time, the right place. You know what I'm saying? It's cool to have fun and party, but be safe at the end of
Yeah,
the day.
you got
know what I'm
to.
saying? Like,
especially fucking where we're at. Like off camera, we were
bro.
talking about how like the party you guys met at,
Yeah,
that shit got
yeah,
shot
got
up.
shot,
like,
yeah.
like that shit's real. Like shit like that actually
bro,
happens.
For real.
For real. So just
Be
in
safe
general,
out there.
Yep. In general,
Yes.
be safe.
Be aware of your surroundings.
But like C says, do a lot of drugs, but I ain't no fucking tweaker.
That's real.
Hell
That
yeah.
shit's tight relatable.
You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? Like I said, actual factual. If we said it, we meant it.
That shit's crazy. Like, were you guys, dude, when you were like in high school and younger and shit, were you like the type to like go out to parties and party and shit, or were you like more inside working? Like, were you pretty social and shit?
Most def, I was fucking wild. Like I lived in Fowler. So I don't know if you guys know Fowler, but it's a small ass little town. I think like I'm probably
It's hella
lying, but the
small.
population I feels like is probably like 5,000 people.
Damn.
Or if not, it probably is like that.
Mhm.
But there wasn't no fucking Walmart. You had to drive to Selma to go to Walmart. There was
Damn.
only like fast
Damn.
foods and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
But that's what everybody would do, would throw parties and shit. So
Kick it
we
and
would
shit.
kick it, but it was just like country people and shit. Not country people,
Interesting.
but just like it was in the country, just like
Just a little bit different.
different people.
That's interesting. I don't know shit about Fowler,
Yeah.
so that's interesting to me. I've been in this area my whole life.
Same.
It's cool. It's alright. Stay in Fresno.
I fuck with
Ain't no
Fresno.
need to go to Fowler.
Yeah.
There ain't
Word.
nothing there.
Yeah.
Word.
Feel that.
Hell yeah.
But when you came back, were you tapped in with everything that was going on here? As in like parties and stuff, like going out and shit like that?
When I came back, well, and shout out to Cali once again, and all of them MYL. They were like my brother and them. They had been doing music like since when I was still doing music but wasn't putting it out. Like when I was in elementary, they were
Yeah.
they were doing what we did now.
Okay.
But I feel like the feel that they had for it, which they still have the feel for it, but they just grew up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's real. It
But
happens.
Their scene was like,
Different than ours.
yeah,
Way different.
Brian Cade, all of them. Shout out Brian Cade,
Mhm.
fucking Fash, all of that whole scene right before like Fash actually popped. You know what I'm saying? That's where they were all at. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
they're at the Babylon type shit. Or
Damn.
Yeah,
in
that's
that
crazy.
whole-
The Babylon.
For real.
and just whole thing. So when I did come back, it was just I fit right in. I fit right in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like for them too, like how we said earlier, like it was just like the social and shit. Like then you had to know 50 people to get 50 people at a party.
Yeah, exactly.
Instead
And
of
now it's like, fuck, bruh, motherfuckers is locking doors at parties now.
Yeah.
Bruh, y'all motherfucking party
we-
know, but not to say that, bro, the next party we went to, motherfuckers locked the door. There was at least 40 people outside, bruh.
Damn.
Dude.
I was like, why? Why? We want to party, bro. We want to turn up.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Hey, some people aren't like that though. Some people like to go out just to like fuck shit up and cause a scene, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but speaking of parties, y'all motherfuckers be throwing parties. Yeah.
We do what we can. We like to have a good time too, you know?
Yeah.
When y'all start doing that?
Shit.
This is the section where Eyezlow starts at questions.
There we go.
Shit. Well, for me, I started DJing parties when I was in like 7th grade, like by myself.
Yeah.
Like graduation parties and shit.
Fire, like home parties and shit.
Yeah.
You had like a little mixer and everything.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Skirt.
But yeah, I did that, and then freshman year I was like, yo, I like really got into music, like on my own shit. And I was like, yo, I'm gonna do this shit. So I threw a party my freshman year, and ever since I threw that party, people have been booking us.
At your pad?
No, I threw it at like
somebody else.
No, I rented a hall, like through
fire.
a real
You
party.
threw a little function,
like an actual function.
You threw
yeah.
a function,
and then
freshman year.
Yeah, my freshman year. Yeah.
Fire.
So after that, people started booking me for parties, and one of the first people to book me for like a house party, like a real party, was Simba, and that's how I met Simba.
Were you D Whoops?
Yeah, actually no, I didn't even have that name yet. I don't think.
What did you used to go by?
I used to go by Archangel.
Okay, yes.
But then I changed it to D Whoops.
Okay.
Well, D Whoops was your like.
It was
your
like an
handle.
alternative, like an alternative.
Yeah, it was like a joke name.
Like
Yeah.
AKA.
Yeah, it was like an AKA, but I was always Archangel.
That's fire though. I fuck with D Whoops.
Thank you. But yeah, and then after that, I became friends with Simba, and then I was always friends with
Shout out to
Riley.
Simba behind
Shout
the
out Simba.
cam.
Yeah, shouts out to Simba.
Executive producer.
He's producing the show, by the way. Also, and then yeah, from that, we just kind of like people had fun at that shit, so people just kept booking us, and then over time we just all started doing it together.
So the pleasure pack, how did that come about with the party? Because y'all was kind of like y'all started like a party group, right?
Yeah,
Like
we did, but it wasn't even on purpose like that.
Okay.
The only reason why it was like we started off like a party group is because people would just book us for parties. Like we were the people to go to if you want to have a good party.
Hell yeah.
Because like
Still.
yeah, well, sometimes, but like I blame it on like we like had a crazy taste in music. Like we would pull up together and like listen to crazy music and shit.
Fire.
So when we'd get booked for parties, we would play that. But like that was the shit that people liked. Like no one wanted to hear fucking radio music. Everyone wanted to hear the underground shit.
Yep.
Yeah, hell yeah. So
So-
y'all had that shit on lock then.
Yeah, we didn't even know it because a lot of people were just like, "Yo, we're just trying to book they's weirdos to play at our party," but they'd book us and be like, "Yeah, they're playing the shit we want to hear."
Yeah,
and
Mando.
that just never stopped.
Hell yeah. What do you call it? Y'all, I have another question to ask you after this, but y'all were doing performances or just party? Like,
Mainly just partying, like throwing parties and shit like that. But we didn't really start doing that stuff until we started making music. Like Simba and Riley, once they started taking music seriously, like we decided, like, yo, we gotta like take this shit seriously too. Like show it off on a
Hell
bigger
yeah.
platform, you know?
I think the first time I saw you was at the Woodward.
Oh, the one we throw like down in that shit. Are you serious?
shit.
You were there?
I might have saw you guys before that, but that was the first time I remember for sure. Where I
Damn.
seen the flyer, I was like, oh yeah, I'm pulling up. Yeah,
Damn, that's
yeah.
wild.
That was a crazy night.
Shout out to
That-
y'all for doing that, out
bro.
there. Yeah.
That was
a lot of
insane.
work,
It
yeah.
was.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't remember that, but like I even forget about that. People, when you brought it up, and I was like, "Oh shit!" Like I totally forgot about that, bro.
Because even when I was driving, I was like, these motherfuckers throwing some out here. Like, where they taking us?
It was in the cuts.
That
It
shit
was
was
in the-
dope though,
yeah.
and it was sick.
It
you know
went
what I'm
off.
saying? Hell
We could
yeah.
have gotten so much
Bro,
trouble
for
doing
real.
that shit.
Like that was
That's
insane.
what that was the whole dope part about it.
Yeah.
That
We were
it
all
went
minors
smooth.
too, still.
Exactly.
Yeah, we were
It
all
went
underage.
smooth, bro. That-
Crazy.
And also too, back to what I wanted to ask you, pleasure pack.
Mhm.
I talked to Turn Rye. How'd you guys come up with that?
The name?
Yeah.
We've talked about it on here a couple times, but I'll give you like the short story. Fucking us three, we used to always kick it like after the parties, like stay the night at my house, and we would set up like a little studio and record and make mixes and practice DJing and shit. And we were just like, that was around the time like everyone started smoking weed and smoking cigarettes and shit, and we just liked smoking Newports. And their little fucking like their little slogan is pleasure. If you look at all their old ads, it'll says pleasure. So we were like, yo, let's just be like, yo, we wanted to be like The Invasion. Remember The Invasion?
Yep,
I Am
yep,
Sue,
yep,
all,
yep.
HBK, all those
Mando.
guys. That was
Heartbreak.
that was their tag, The Invasion. Like, if you heard that, one of them produced it. We were like, yo,
Okay.
we want to be like that. But instead of hearing The Invasion, hear pleasure. If you hear
With
pleasure,
the Fruity Loop.
yeah, if you hear pleasure, one of us had something to do with it.
Fire.
So it just kind of helped happen from there.
And okay, so you DJ and you produce, or you just
I mainly DJ, and mostly all the producing comes from Simba and Riley.
fire? Yeah,
Yeah.
most def. They be producing fire shit.
Dude, their shit's fucking crazy, and I'm the biggest fan. That's why I'm just happy to fucking be
yeah,
here.
yeah. And
For
who does
real.
like the pleasure fucking it and all that?
Dude,
That's all
Riley
Riley.
started that.
Fire. That
Yeah,
shit's
yeah.
fire. My favorite one is the Molly.
Bro, it's
Yeah, that
crazy.
shit's crazy.
That shit's fire.
I feel like a lot of that pleasure fuck shit is slept on because it's
For
like
real.
it's kind of like a remix, but it's not. But it's like it's its own style.
Also,
Yeah.
I feel like that's also like an underground scene. I feel like because it's also like with like lo-fi shit. Like
yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
like
yeah.
a lot of people like mainstream shit and they'll only listen to mainstream shit.
Mhm.
And then that you got the people that are on SoundCloud looking for that
Yes.
shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's also the dope shit about that too. And you guys, that shit was fun. All the shit you guys drop are pretty much dope.
Dude, thank you for listening to that shit.
Yeah, for real.
I love that
Shouts
shit.
out.
I'm trying to get a track like that done. Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, we'll talk about that.
Yeah, we'll get that going. Get that cooking.
But yeah, just from us being friends, it kind of just turned into what it is now. Like, if you're making music, the next thing to do is start a label, start putting your friends, start getting your friends to make more music.
Exactly.
So that's just what we're doing now. And then for us now, we're trying, like, we've been doing this rap shit, holding it down for so long. And that's not the only type of music we like. So
I already know it's
yeah, so that's why we dropped the electronic, the house album.
Shout
it's
out
like,
to that shit. That shit's fire.
If you listen to that, I love
Thank you.
But
The hair ski.
Thank you. But yeah, so we're just trying to just branch out and let people know, like, yo, like we just love music no matter what it
In
is.
general.
We can play the ratchet party, we can play the club, we can play the show, we can play the rave. Like, wherever you put us, we'll make it work.
And I love at the parties that y'all be playing the most randomest shit. Hey, I heard Gwen Stefani on, and everybody was going crazy.
Bro,
I was like,
real.
okay,
Bro,
but everybody knew, like, that's the
Everybody knew
shit
what
we
it was.
grew
Yeah.
up on type shit.
Exactly.
You know what
So
I'm
it's like it's like nostalgic when we throw it back to the shit like that, because like people aren't expecting that when they go to function, but like when they come to our shit, like we like to throw that in, and like when we do, people appreciate it.
And the dopest part too is like you said, when you go to different functions, like people don't do shit like that. But I feel like the reason is because you guys are in this shit. You guys like, bro, you guys are at the age where people are like going. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
It's
Like
perfect
popping
for
out.
it. Yeah, you guys know exactly what's just dropped. You know what I'm saying? That's just fire.
And it's we don't even try to be like that. It's just like you keep
It's
up
just
to date because you
natural.
love
Exactly.
it.
Yeah, it's just natural. Like
the end
as
of
the
the
stuff,
day.
like we'll be like almost every party we do, we playing like new music that has come out that people won't even like hear for like a couple weeks later, and then they'll be like, oh wait, we heard that there, and we're like, fuck, like they're on this shit, and like it's just natural. Like we just search for new music, like it just comes to us, and
That's
we're
the
just
dope part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And for all you fucking people, all you little DJs out there asking me, yo, why did you play this? When do I play a crazy song? Yo, the way you fucking DJ a party and have a good time is you're DJing, right? So put yourself in the position of someone who's at the party. If you're dancing and shit, what do you want to hear? Play
Exactly.
that. If I'm fucked up in the party and we've been dancing to YG for an hour, I want to hear some Gwen Stefani.
Bruh.
I want to hear some
Yeah.
Tame
That motherfucker
Impala.
gonna switch the vibe up perfectly, you know what I'm saying?
and then it works.
Bruh, bitches don't want to be listening to YG for an hour, you know what I'm
You're
saying?
scaring the bitches.
Yeah. Exactly, you know what I'm saying?
you gotta bring them back. You gotta keep them close.
Gotta keep it spicy.
I can only listen to so much Mozzie, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, I can only listen to like 3 songs.
Yeah.
Shout out to Mozzie though. Bro.
That's
Gwen
crazy.
Stefani put it on. Michael Jackson put it
Yeah,
on.
Michael Jackson. Bro,
All that
you gotta
shit.
be brave in this shit.
Y'all
do.
know, y'all got it.
Yeah,
Thank
thank
you.
you. I appreciate that. A lot of people hate on us for that shit, but some people love it, some people appreciate
Yeah.
it. And what's the worst part is like people like dudes will come and be like, "Yo, why the fuck you playing
I
this?"
was
I'll be
just
like,
gonna
"Bro,
say-
turn around. Look at all these
Yeah,
girls
for
dancing."
I was
real.
just gonna say, if y'all motherfuckers don't like what they slapping, don't go to the party.
Exactly,
Leave.
because we don't take requests, and we're not playing the bullshit that you want to fucking hear us play. So
Hey, so
real appreciate real. That's all I gotta say.
the play Yikin shirt, what is that was that
That
supposed
was
to
a
be a
meme.
meme?
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
definitely
definitely a meme.
Bro, because at that time, it doesn't really
Bro,
happen anymore because
yeah.
that song's getting old
Well,
now.
of course, yeah, but I don't know. I just
That song was the shit back in the day, but it's like,
At the time we made that shirt, literally like every party we would DJ at least 3 times. A drunk girl would come up to us and ask us to,
play that
and they
shit.
would say that line like identical.
so mine as well.
Yeah, we were just
Put it
like,
on a tee.
put it
Like-
on a tee, baby.
and after we made that tee, people stopped asking.
Bro,
So
for
I
real,
was
it
like,
seemed like it dropped down.
good shit though. Hey, that's cool. You recognize that shit because a lot of people are like, yo, why are you playing this shit? But no one's actually questioned it and been like, yo, like I get it. Like
Yeah.
it
That
makes
just goes
sense.
back to the same fact like we were saying earlier, like just actually peeping. That's why I fuck with y'all, cause like I peep. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what y'all doing. You know what I'm
thank
saying? It's
you,
not
man.
like
Thank
y'all
you.
just like free handing this shit, or like it's your first rodeo. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
y'all been doing this shit.
That's what's up.
And that's who we fuck with, is people who are in it for the long run. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
same with us. Like we recognize that shit. You could tell when someone's trying to do something to be cool or something. Like
Yeah.
it's not
Like,
authentic.
not for the right reasons.
yeah, and then you could tell when it's lame or off.
Come on, mom. Come on, bro. You can't even show your moms that.
Exactly,
For real.
bro.
Come on.
Exactly.
Gotta show moms that.
Period. Moms was at my first concert, at my 5th concert. You know
There
what I'm
you
saying?
go. Support, love.
Bruh, she already knows the stuff.
That's awesome.
I remember seeing you at a Monday Mixer. Shouts out to Monday Mixer.
Yes,
I
shout
remember
out to
seeing you there.
Monday.
That was when I still had beef with you, and I was like, "Fuck, this is pretty tight. This whole crew's here."
That's
But like I
what's up.
said, it's all love, bro.
Yeah, now it's all love. That shit was wild. We DJ'd that too before you. Wild. That was like.
Oh yeah, I do remember that.
Hey, it's dope
I remember that.
It's like it's our own little history. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it comes with this shit.
Yeah,
bro.
that's why I was excited. We've been excited to do this with you because me, like especially us, like our crews, we have like little things like that, like connect us.
Yep, hell yeah. What do you call it? And just like Slim always says, what's real will prosper. So, with that being said, brought us here today.
True.
Ass.
Yeah, hell yeah.
From here, we're only going up. Honestly.
Exactly. Facts.
Damn.
As we start to wrap it up, is there anything that you want to tell the audience that you have coming out, or anything you want to promote to let them know what Eyezlow and the rest of your gang got going on?
Hell yeah. So, like I said, High Hopes with C's. We got Loners Only dropping. And actually, we got a new one produced by Turn Right.
Shouts out.
We're going to drop it with y'all.
Let's get that.
That's gonna be under the label.
Yes.
And thank y'all for letting me do that. And I want
you.
to say thank y'all for letting me be here with y'all.
Yes,
Thank
for real.
you.
I was waiting for y'all next episode, and like I told y'all, for me to be on, I was like, hell yeah.
Yeah.
So
you, man.
hopefully
Thank you.
soon too, y'all can get the rest of the gang on here type shit.
Yeah, no, definitely.
no,
That's
they're on
definitely
the
a
list
plan.
for
Yeah.
sure.
We've got a list, and we just want everybody to be a part of this shit because we
Most
love fucking having
definitely.
people. Like, you've definitely been on the list for a while. We just have been fucking busy as fuck.
You were, when we first started, like this was an idea. I tell almost every person on this, but you were one of the people that
Yeah.
were like, "Yo, if we do this, we can do Eyezlow."
Like,
bro,
bro,
that's
we
what
like
we're
we just
talking
have
about.
for
I
real.
appreciate that.
That
Hell
ass.
Yeah.
Because you're with the shits and you're definitely out here working hard.
I
You and your
appreciate
gang,
it.
all that shit. We appreciate
You're
that.
really trying.
We focus on that. We focus on the people that are out here really putting in the effort, and you
Hell
definitely
yeah.
are. You're out here
Most
working, and we
definitely.
fuck with that.
Appreciate it. It's
Dead
all
ass.
love. Hell yeah.
All love.
I just want to say thank you again for coming on. That shit was fire.
Thank you, my
Appreciate it.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Great first episode for the second season. I just want to say thank you guys all for sticking around and watching this podcast. We love doing it, and if you guys have anybody you think that we should bring on, just leave it in the comments or anything like that. Just want to say thank you, Eyezlow.
Thank you.
This was the 545 podcast. I'm J-Rod. Thank you for watching.
I'm Archangel from the Pleasure Pack. Thank you for watching. Red Room, the album out now.
Yes.
Go check out
everything.
Eyezlow.
Link in bio. Everything will be down below. Please check it out.
I'm
All love.
Eyezlow from PCHT, 14SK. Bitch. Hey, and stay tuned for all the shit we got dropping.
Shouts out. Thank you. Later, everybody.
How the fuck could I put up a fight? If you try me, then you gon' die.